Okay, and back to the second part of our string function tutorial. I'm going to start going through the rest of these from string reverse. Now, string reverse probably to you makes sense. It's strrev, so if we have strrev, basically what this does is it just reverses the contents of a string. So if I was to say hello and I reverse that, it would be OLLEH. So I mean, this can be useful in some circumstances. Usually you wouldn't come across using it yourself. You may if you're specifically reversing a string, or I don't know, but there you go. It's a useful fun function to use. Okay, the next set of I did have grouped together. I've got these str to lower and str to upper. This basically means string to lowercase and string to uppercase. So if we have our string and that equals hello, I could say echo str to lower and shove the value of our string in there, and then this hello in capitals will now equal small. The same as if I was to say this is hello in small characters, and I could say str to upper, and that would give me my uppercase version of this string. Now, one applicable use of this is that when you are taking user registration, so if you have a website that's taking users that require to register, you should usually always store their username as a lower string. Reason being is, as they submit their username, say their username, let's get rid of this, let's say their username was, and some people do this, Alex. I'll put my full name in just to get the good effect. They use camel caps like this to make the name look sort of funky. Fair enough, but if their name is stored as this and they think, well, did I start with a small a? I'm not going to know the pattern of this now. What you can basically do is say our stored username is equal to str to lower of our username. So this would be the stored username in the database. If then they go to log in and they type in their username in this uppercase, what we'll do is we will convert their typed in when they're logging in, typed in username to lowercase. So their username will become lowercase and will be compared to the lowercase version of their username. So really, you're taking this and you're storing a lowercase value inside your database, and you're comparing it to a typed in value that has been converted also to lowercase. So really, you can't go wrong, and they're not going to forget their username, and you could do the same with passwords. Okay, so the next one, we've done that, substring count. Now this will basically count the number of substrings matching to a particular value inside a string. So here what I'm going to do is say search equals, and I'm going to say my name is Alex, what is your name? Okay, so this is our string. Now if I say we need to echo out the substring count, and obviously this stands for substring and then count. What we're going to do is we're going to count our search string. We're going to search our search string, and we need to specify a string to search for. Now this will return a obviously if you're putting it into a variable like result, this result will be an integer, because you can't find an instance of a word, say 1.2 times. You can't find it in the way of a string. You can't say 2 as in TWO. It will always return an integer. So this is quite useful if we're using substring count to search for, let's say, Alex, and then we echo out the result. If you look through here, there's only one instance of Alex. We refresh that, we should get the number 1. Okay. Now if we were to search for, say, name, there's an instance of name here and an instance of name here, so we refresh, we should get the value of 2. Now there are optional parameters for this, where to start from in your string, and I believe where to end from in your string. So let's say in fact I think it's where, we'll try it out anyway. So let's say I want to search from after here, okay? I'm going to say this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I want to search from 7, and we'll give that a go. So searching name from 7, so searching in this blue area that I've highlighted, will only return one result. So from 2, we should go to 1. So you can specify whereabouts in your string. I think you can specify, let's say 7 to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 7 to 17. Let's just check if this works. Yeah, we found 0. So from 7 to 17, which is from about here to here, we found 0 instances of name. However, if we were going to search for Alex, we would find 1 instance of that. Okay, so that's the substring count function. Now substring replace is pretty much not the same function, but it includes an added bonus where you can replace your string. So the replace text is going to be my name is Alex, and what I'm looking to do here, I've added this full stop on purpose. What I'm adding to do here is say our result is equal to substring replace. And what do I want to replace in? I want to replace in the variable, the variable replace. I want to replace the thing I'm going to find with Billy, and this is going to be from. Now we need to count 0, 1, 2, including the space, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So from 11 until that's 11, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From 11 till 12, 13, 14. 11 till 14. Okay, so that should replace my name with Billy. Replace, or refresh, sorry. We haven't echoed it out. So we need to echo our result. And we can refresh this, and that should return my name is Billy. What we have done is this should be 12 and 15, I think. In fact, no, it shouldn't. It should be 10 and 13. Or 10 and 14. So we're missing the dot on the end. Let's go for 11 and 14. Okay, we're missing the full stop. I can't think why. Let's have a... well, you get the picture. Basically, you can replace anything inside a string with the starting value and the ending value. I'll leave it up to you to count through. I'm very tired, I can't be bothered to count. So yeah, so what you're doing here is you're replacing a particular string with a particular value, and here's your starting value and here's your finishing value. Okay, that's that for that tutorial. There are many more string functions. I suggest that you go through maybe onto Google and give it a search, PHP string functions, and you'll find a lot of interesting functions. If you're ever looking to do a particular thing, there's probably a function that can help. Okay, thank you for watching.